Hello everyone. You may have heard talk about techniques to force the universe to give you what you want. I look at it a bit more practically. From my experience, it's not about force, it's about tuning. As an electronics repairman, I learned that for any device to work correctly, it needs to be tuned to the right frequency. I discovered the human mind is no different. My entire journey began with a simple desire: to help my children improve their grades. I wasn't looking for cosmic secrets, just a practical way to make their minds work more efficiently. This simple fatherly goal led me to understand that we can all learn to use our minds in a more deliberate and powerful way, starting with understanding our own brain frequencies. I began by studying everything I could about the human mind and came across the concept of brainwaves. Scientists had already identified different frequencies: beta, alpha, theta, and delta. Beta is our normal waking state, where we are alert, but also where stress and distraction reside. But it was the alpha frequency, the state of relaxed awareness, that caught my attention. It's the brainwave state associated with creativity, intuition, and enhanced learning. I reasoned that if I could teach my children to access and use the alpha level consciously, they could absorb information more easily and solve problems more effectively. It wasn't about a mysterious power, but about accessing a natural, yet underused, state of mind that we all possess. This ability is not a gift for a select few, it is a natural function of every human brain. The first step is simply learning to recognize it. You're already entering the alpha state every night as you drift off to sleep, and every morning as you begin to wake up. My method is about learning to enter this state at will and stay there, fully conscious and in control. I believe this knowledge should be shared with everyone so we can build a community of people who are using more of their minds to create better lives. To help us connect, please comment with your city and country below and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss these fundamental lessons. We are all connected in this journey of discovery. So, what exactly is this alpha level? Think of it as a state of mental calm where your mind is exceptionally clear and receptive. It operates at a frequency of about 8 to 13 cycles per second. In beta, your mind is turned outward, dealing with the external world. In alpha, your attention is turned inward. This is the level of intuition, inspiration, and imagination. When my children learned to study in this state, they weren't just memorizing facts, they were understanding them on a deeper level. Their concentration improved, and their recall became almost photographic. This is the level where you can program your mind for success, because the subconscious is more open to suggestion without the critical interference of the beta mind. The biggest challenge was figuring out how to enter this state on command without simply falling asleep. It required a training system. Through trial and error, I developed a simple countdown method. Initially, I had my children practice going from 100 down to 1, associating each number with a deeper level of relaxation. With practice, this became shorter: 50 to 1, then 25 to 1, and eventually just 3 to 1. This conditioning exercise trains the brain to shift its frequency from beta to alpha quickly and reliably. It's like learning to tune a radio. At first you have to search for the station, but soon you know exactly where to turn the dial to get a clear signal. Now, let's talk about the 5-minute part of this technique. Real lasting change doesn't come from one monumental effort. It comes from small, consistent practice. The idea is to dedicate just 5 minutes every day to this mental exercise. 5 minutes of focused, deliberate programming at the alpha level is far more effective than an hour of wishful thinking in the distracted beta state. This short daily ritual builds the mental discipline required to use your mind more effectively. It becomes a habit, a way of starting your day with intention and control. Consistency is the key that unlocks the door to your inner potential. It's not a magic trick, it's a skill you develop over time, just like any other. Once you have learned to enter your alpha level, you need a place to do your mental work. For this, I developed the concept of the mental screen. Imagine a large movie screen in your mind, positioned slightly above eye level. This isn't just a vague idea. It's a specific tool for focusing your visualization. You project images onto this screen, just as a projector casts images in a theater. This screen becomes your workshop for problem solving and goal setting. By externalizing your thoughts onto this mental canvas, you can examine them more objectively and manipulate them more effectively. It turns abstract thoughts into concrete, workable images, which is the language your subconscious mind understands best. Let's apply this to a common, everyday problem. You've lost your car keys and can't find them anywhere. Here is the process. First, take a moment to enter your alpha level using a countdown method, perhaps from 3 to 1. Once you feel calm and centered, project your mental screen. On this screen, visualize the problem clearly. See yourself looking for the keys. Feel the frustration. Hold this image for a few moments to fully define the problem for your mind. This initial step is important because it focuses all your mental faculties on this one specific issue. You are telling your deeper consciousness, "This is the problem I need to solve." This is the point where you shift from problem to solution, and it's the most important part of the process. You are learning to direct your mind rather than letting it be directed by circumstances. This simple shift is the foundation of the entire Silva method. If you're understanding how this works and want to learn more Silva method techniques, subscribe to the channel and tell me in the comments if this content is useful. Your feedback helps me understand what you need to learn. This method is about empowering you with practical tools, and your engagement helps us build a community focused on positive change and mental development. Now, on your mental screen, you mentally erase the image of the problem. Then, you project a new screen to your right, and on this second screen, you create the solution. Visualize yourself finding the keys. See the exact location. Perhaps they are in your coat pocket or on the kitchen counter. Feel the sense of relief and satisfaction as you pick them up. Make the image as vivid and real as possible. Involve your senses. See the color of the keys. Hear the jingle they make. Feel the cool metal in your hand. You are not just hoping to find them. You are experiencing the reality of finding them in your mind. First, why does this work so effectively? It's not magic. You're engaging your brain's powerful subconscious and intuitive faculties. In your normal, busy beta state, your mind is cluttered, and you might overlook a subtle memory or a faint intuitive nudge. By going to the alpha level and visualizing the solution, you are instructing your subconscious to scan its vast database of information for the answer. Your brain then directs your attention to the correct location or gives you a flash of insight, a sudden hunch of where to look. You are not receiving information from the outside. You are accessing the information that is already stored within you, waiting to be retrieved. Here is the practical 5-minute technique you can start using tomorrow morning. As soon as you wake up, before you get out of bed, remain with your eyes closed and enter your alpha level. It's easy at this time because you are already close to it. Once you feel relaxed, project your mental screen. On that screen, visualize your day ahead. See yourself handling challenges with ease and confidence. If you have a specific task or problem you need to solve, visualize yourself completing it successfully. Feel the positive emotions associated with that success. This 5-minute mental rehearsal programs your mind to seek out and create the very outcomes you've just imagined. You can use this same exact method for much larger goals, not just for finding lost objects. Are you preparing for an important exam? Go to your level, and on your mental screen, see yourself answering the questions calmly and correctly. See the high grade you desire. Do you have a difficult conversation to have with someone? Visualize the interaction going smoothly with a positive and mutually beneficial outcome. By mentally rehearsing success at the alpha level, you are creating a mental blueprint. Your subconscious mind will then work to guide your actions, words, and perceptions to match this blueprint and turn it into your physical reality. It is a powerful tool for creation. For this process to be effective, 3 crucial ingredients are necessary: desire, belief, and expectancy. First, you must have a strong desire for the outcome. A lukewarm wish is not enough. Second, you must genuinely believe that the outcome is possible for you to achieve. If you have deep-seated doubts, they will sabotage your efforts. Third, you must expect the outcome to manifest. Expectancy is a state of confident waiting. Like when you are expecting a good friend to arrive for a visit. You don't know the exact moment they will knock, but you know with certainty they are coming. These three elements, desire, belief, and expectancy, are the fuel that energizes your mental programming. I want to offer one final point of clarification on titles that talk about forcing reality. You are not commanding the universe like a puppeteer. Instead, you are bringing your own mind into a state of optimal coherence and alignment. You are becoming a more effective operator of your own consciousness. When your mind is focused, programmed for success, and operating from the creative alpha level, you begin to notice solutions and opportunities that were always there but were invisible to your stressed beta-level perception. The change happens inside you first. The world doesn't bend to your will. Rather, you become more effective at navigating the world to create the results you desire. The techniques I developed are not based on philosophy or ancient mysticism. They are the result of over 2 decades of practical research and application. The proof is in the results obtained by millions of my graduates around the world. The power to solve problems and achieve your goals resides within your own mind. It is a natural ability waiting to be awakened and trained through simple, consistent practice. It all starts with just a few minutes each day, a desire to improve, and the willingness to explore your own inner world. The journey is yours to take. To practice these techniques and discover more about the Silva method, subscribe to the channel. Comment, "I can achieve everything I set my mind to," if you believe in the method. Remember, it is practice that brings results.